So here's a quick video to go along with this month's blog on how you actually maintain your Google um, profile, or what I propose. um, so if you just have one location, you can edit these listings directly from search. So meaning just type the name of your business in there and you'll be allowed to edit. So we're going to take Upper West because they have more, they actually have traction and stuff on their Google listing and their local business. That's here in Santa Monica. So we're going to press Upper West. And you're going to see I'm already a man. You would need to be a manager on the page already to see this information. This assumes that you are. So it's giving me your business on Google, right? So then I'm going to press edit profile. And this is what I think should be done monthly. And then we'll cover what you should do weekly or daily, depending on how busy the business is. So anyways, when you click on, so right here you can click on edit profile. And from here, just go through and have a look at each one of the tabs. So, just double check the name's right, the categories are right, the description still applies, the phone number's good, the website's good, the menu links or whatever. Each category has a little bit different things that are listed, but I just propose take a minute and go through these things, especially your hours, because users can make changes to hours and stuff, and that can cause a lot of confusion. Because 60% of people that go to Google Maps go and check hours there. So it's one of the most important things on your listing is the hours. So just make sure they're up to date, and they easily get changed. Your happy hours, things like that. And Google uses the data that you enter on Google Maps or your Google business profile to deliver search results. So if someone's searching for happy hour Santa Monica, you want to make sure that you have that keyword happy hour selected as one of the categories, and you want to make sure your profile is complete and it's been verified and all those things so that you can hopefully be an option in the search. So anyways, so once you go through each one of these and do your best to fill out the profile 100%. And then just put a little note on your calendar, or like if you work with a marketing agency like us, ask them once a month, can you go ahead and just double check that the information is correct? It shouldn't take them longer than 15-20 minutes unless you have something that's changed drastically or whatever. So the next thing you're going to want to do is if you actually scroll all the way to the bottom of this, you're going to see this add more to your business profile, and it's going to actually take you to the back end of managing your business listing here. And I'm just going to stay focused. We're not going to go through all this. We can do that in a separate training, but what we're focused on here is what you need to do monthly. So monthly, what I think you should do is come in here. We've already looked over most of the details, but I think you should add photos once a month. So we're taking photos anyways for social media. They don't need to all be professional grade qualities, but the more photos, they should look nice and have your restaurant or your business, hold it in a good light. But we're taking these photos anyways for social media, so why not also put them on your Google listing if it makes sense? So what I would propose is go in and look through and take out anything that doesn't make sense. You're not going to be able to remove the customer photos, but when you click here for by owner, you do have the ability to remove these. If for whatever reason, maybe they don't look good anymore, or the space has changed, or whatever, the food's changed, maybe you don't have that dish anymore. So go ahead and remove those. And then go ahead and upload new videos and images that you have taken the prior month. New dishes you might have, things like that. Go ahead and get them uploaded. That's fresh content. And Google likes new content. At least they do on websites. So I'm pretty sure they will here too. So that's number one for monthly. So that's those are just the basic things to do for your monthly thing. It's just like go through all these tabs and also, have a curious mind. Like, are there new things? Because the one thing about social in this digital world is like every single month there's new things that I might not know about, or you might not know about, but they show you easily how to update this stuff. So just click on there and read it, and if it's something new, like get it filled out and use it. It's only going to help your local search, and the more eyeballs you get in front of, the more options you have of people coming and trying your business, right? So the next thing is what I feel should be done either daily or weekly. So number one is respond to your reviews, good, bad, or ugly. Like, you know, um, respond to them. So you can come in here and you can see all your reviews, and it's really easy. You just press the reply button, you type your reply, and you post the reply. Now these are all public, so I will warn you when you get a negative one to relax. First of all, like, it's you're not going to make everyone happy, and you're also going to have bad nights where this, where the staff isn't 100% or something goes wrong or whatever. So just take a minute and take a deep breath and craft the response. And I always feel like with negative reviews, like you maybe want to speak to your colleague, or if you work with a marketing company or something like maybe talk through how you used to respond, because of course it's so personal because it's your business. But really, these are report cards. So if you see 2 or 3 reviews, complaining about the same thing, you probably have a problem. And so it's a great way, you can investigate those. Like once you get a couple and be like, hey, like getting a report that blah, blah, blah is salty. Like, you want to look into that, right? Because it's all the negative reviews are not BS. Like, they are a report card. So keep that in mind. But also, don't get all twisted up on it. It's one review. And having negative and positive reviews make it look more legitimate. When you have nothing but good reviews, for a restaurant especially, or like a clothing store, like, that's weird, right? Somebody's not happy. So anyways, just relax and take your time when you're responding to negative ones, and definitely acknowledge the good ones. Like, people took the time to write about your business. That helps you for search. That helps other people who come there. And then the last thing is, like, when you respond to it, it shows your current customers as well as your new customers that you actually care about their opinion and you value them and they're seen. So I think it also, helps in getting new customers to come to your place. And I think it builds affinity for your brand. Like, people love to be responded to. It's the same thing on social. Like, people love to get responded to by their favorite businesses, because so many don't. So anyways, that is my review thing. And so that, if you're a really, really busy brand, then that could be a daily task. If you are somewhat busy, you can probably hit that twice a week or something and just respond to reviews, or once a week. Or if it's slow, you can do it once a month. But, you kind of want to hit it quick, because I think if you have a negative review, you don't want to hit it like a month later. You want to get it in that same week or the next day or so. So I keep an eye on that. And I think you can set up notifications where you get an email when you get a review. Or it might do that automatically. The other thing is that you might want to consider for daily or weekly is these posts. So this is so cool. So I think it's great because it shows up on your Google business listing, and I think that probably helps your local SEO and helps you get found. So you can post just like how you post to other social sites on Google My Business. Now, I don't think, people aren't scrolling through like they do on Facebook or Instagram, but people do search for businesses on Google Maps. Like, so, when they do, you have an option of getting seen. So it's not going to probably be a place where your video goes viral, but it is a place that's helping you build your online real estate in a way. Is how I like to think about it. So anyways, so they have 3 types of posts you can do. So you have offers, which would be like, a deal or promotion that you have going on. And to do that, you can do a video or photo. You need a title, a start and end date, and then details about it, and you can publish. You also have what's new. So this is new menu items, announcements, things you want to share. This is cool because it actually does have like a call to action button, so you can actually link off to your website with these posts, which is wonderful. And then they have events. So if you have an event coming up, we have a client who has actually this event is coming up, so we can create an actual event post on Google, which it looks like we did. That's good. So anyways, so that we can promote the event. So anyways, super easy to do, easy to manage, and actually Sprout Social, you can post directly from there. Let's see. And the last thing that you might want to consider is turning on what they call messages. And we don't have this turned on for this particular client, but it's pretty amazing. Like, people will message you um, questions, especially if you're a popular brand or if you're a restaurant. So if you're a restaurant, I have to warn you, you need to have someone manning this. Another client had it turned on, and we didn't really, it automatically got turned on, and they were getting requests for reservations, requests for parties, and things like that, but no one at the restaurant was handling it. So that's basically just ignoring a phone call from your client. So if you're going to turn it on, then you need a strategy for how you manage it. So it can come to emails, it can get linked up to cell phones. So there are some options where maybe like the manager or the host on duty, would get those and then be able to return those calls or return those messages right away, because they are pretty timely if you're working like in a restaurant or whatever. Probably if it's a boutique store or something like that, you could probably wait till the next day to respond. But it probably needs to be on a daily checklist if you're going to use it. Now, if you're a smaller business, like we're not getting thousands of messages via the message thing, but we sure have it turned on in the event someone wants to message us through it. Anyways, cool. Yeah. And so that's how I think at minimum, you need to do to manage your Google listings. There's a lot of great things you can do inside of Google. Like, the reporting is outstanding. You can see how many people called your business and how many people search for your business, and it's really good data. So if you're interested in reporting, you can find that. And just be curious and go through all these tabs, because like I said, if you're a service-based business like we are, your tabs are going to look very different than restaurant, but it's all really simple and easy to follow. So anyways, I hope that helped. Thank you.